Hi guys, I'm Megan Brightwood and this is my 8th knitting podcast. And while I say knitting, that doesn't mean that it's strict, always going to be just knitting. There will always probably be some, but I have also been doing some sewing and another new project that I'm going to be showing you later on in this episode. And then I have kind of been thinking about working on a crochet project. I don't know what one, but I've just kind of been feeling like doing a crochet project is to kind of do something a little bit different. And I have crocheted before, but it's been a while. I think, actually, no, I can guarantee that it was about 9 months ago because my daughter Evelyn is 9 months old now. And that was what I was doing right before she was born because I didn't want to start a knitting project because, knitting does take a bit of time and crocheting is quite a bit faster. So I did quite a bit of crocheting right at the end there, and yeah, haven't done it since. Before I get into all of the knitting, I did want to just kind of give you a little weather report because I know a lot of podcasts do that, and today is kind of significant because it is snowing outside. This is the first day of the year that it has snowed, and when I was coming up to film, I thought that, oh, it's maybe just sleeting, but no, I can definitely see it is snowing, which is kind of unfortunate, but a couple years ago, well, not a couple years ago, in 2014, the year that Joe and I got married, it actually snowed the day before we got married, and that was on October 3rd. We got married October 4th. So yeah, it's not unheard of, but still kind of one of those things where I'm kind of rethinking Evelyn's Halloween costume. She was going to go as Rosie the Riveter, and she still might because I have everything for it. I've got a little red bandana that she can wear on her head, and then just, a white top and some jeans. And then I do also have a little temporary Disney Tsum Tsum tattoo that I thought we could put on her arm just to kind of, jazz it up a little bit. But given that it is cold, then I am also thinking there's this little flamingo costume at Target, and it's so cute. I might end up getting that for her instead, but we'll see if they still have it on Monday. I'm gonna go to Target on Monday, and so we'll see if it's there. But anyway, as for right now, I did want to quick just run through my outfit here. I am wearing my boho blush shawl by Andrea Mowry, and this is in Madeline Tosh Twist Light yarn in the colorway Tart. I love this thing so much. I wear it just a ton. It's got some really, really pretty fringe down at the bottom here. And the top that I'm wearing is actually one of my finished sewing objects that I'm going to be talking about later. And that is another plantain top. So really cozy outfit for today. And yeah, let's get into finished objects, of which I have one. I just have one finished object to show you guys, and you can't even get your hands on the pattern quite yet because it's a test knit for Tabby from the Hey Sister podcast, and it's her sweater weather socks. Oh my goodness, this was so much fun to do. So this is my little sock. I don't have any sock blockers or anything. So please bear with me, but yeah, I just think that they're so pretty. This is the Plymouth yarn, what is it? Happy Feet yarn in Tuscan Spice. It's a hand-painted yarn, really, really pretty. I hope you can see it as well as I can. And then the heels and toes are from the Malabrigo sock yarn, and this is in the colorway Rayon Vert. And I just love the way these colors go together. And this cable on the back is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. And I have been wearing these a few times, and I think they're amazing. I think that Tabby said that they're going to be coming out sometime in early November, so definitely be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I love them. They're gorgeous. And the other thing that I really liked about this particular yarn, this Plymouth yarn, is that they are quite different. Like, this one has a much darker cuff than this one does, so you still kind of get that handmade vibe, but they're just so pretty that it looks like something that you could potentially get somewhere as well. So yeah, love these, and that is it for my finished objects. This was really pretty much all that I've been working on the entire 2 weeks since you've seen me. So yeah, I have socks. I don't really do a lot of socks, but I do like to wear them. So anyway, I do have a ton of works in progress. I think that was all I had for finished. Yeah. I do have a ton of works in progress, and a couple of them are very, very close to done, but one I ran out of yarn and the other one is in a hank, and I haven't wound the hank into like a cake or a ball or anything like that. So the first one is the Dagmar's dress from Petite Knit, and this is in that same Malabrigo yarn in Rayon Vert, so it's like the heels and toes of my sock. I loved them so much that I decided to make a little dress, and you can't actually see what this is gonna look like all that well yet. It's so cute. It's got a little keyhole thing in the, or it's going to have a little keyhole in the back. But yeah, it's just a raglan top. I haven't put the sleeves on yet. And then it's got a really pretty skirt here. But the really fun thing about this particular little dress, and this is of course for Evelyn, is that it has this really pretty ruffled neck detailing, and then it's got eyelets over pretty much everything, like the bottom of the skirt, the sleeves, like the end of the sleeves, and then around the cuff as well. Who is calling me? No one I know, so we're gonna just ignore that. But yeah, so that is Evelyn's first little outfit. I kind of went a little bit crazy on knitting for Evelyn this time, so oh my goodness. Oh no, that was just a missed call. Okay, sorry. I'm getting distracted. Anyway, yeah, so that is her little dress. I'm really excited to show you guys next time when there's more done, just because I feel like you'll be able to see it a little more. But yeah, so that's her first little dress. Oh, and that reminds me, I actually did have another finished object, but it's in the wash right now because I finished the Anchors dress by Petite Knit, and I had said that I was gonna wait until Evelyn was walking before I let her wear it, and I didn't. I let her wear it right away, and she got oatmeal on the front of it, so it's kind of in need of a wash, and so I can't show it to you this time, but I was really, really close to done with it last time, so I think you can get a pretty good idea of what that looks like. And then I have another pretty close to finished object. This one I did run out of yarn with, and it's the Harbor Pullover by Heidi May. And this one is in the Patton's Classic Wool Worsted Weight yarn in the colorway Winter White, which is going to just mess up my camera, I know, because of all of the light colors going on. But yeah, it looks like this right now. And so you can see I'm almost done with the first sleeve, and then I have to do the second one. And then there's a really big old cowl that goes on top of this. And if you want to see what all of these patterns do look like, I will link them all down below. And yeah, you can take a look at what they'll kind of potentially look like when they're done. So yeah, there's that little guy. And then I have one more, and it's going to be the most boring thing to show you ever, because I came up with a little dress that I wanted to make Evelyn kind of similar to that Dagmar's dress. So it starts out with a raglan top, and then has that keyhole detailing and everything. But yeah, it's gonna be my own sort of little design, and if it turns out, I'll write a pattern for it. If it does not, then we'll just, you know, pretend it didn't exist. But anyway, I'm not very far on it. This is all I have, so I haven't even joined for the round or anything. But yeah, this is in Brooklyn Tweed Loft yarn in the colorway Old World. And the idea is to do something kind of mirroring the Redford sweater that I'd done for Joe a couple podcasts back. So yeah, we'll see if that works out. I think it should. I've got a pretty good idea of how I want it to work. So yeah, that's really all I have to show you with that. But, you know, still lots of works in progress this time. So yeah, let's see, what else did I want to talk about? So sewing, let's go on to that. Like I said, this top is one of the plantain tops, I don't know what I'm saying. This is my second time doing the plantain top by Deer and Doe. It is a little bit big for me, but I don't really mind that. Oh my goodness, Cricket. He's messing with my lights. Anyway, yeah, so it's a little bit big for me. The shoulder seam is kind of, you know, not on my shoulder, but I don't really mind that. I do think that I did it much better this second time around than I did the first. The first time I'd done it in a light gray colorway, or color. And yeah, this time it is in the Kaufman Dana jersey fabric in the color Vanilla from fabric.com, and I really, really like it. But the thing that really made a difference this time around was this neck part. Sorry, you can see my camisole underneath. But anyway, yeah, so this neck, I'd done it a little bit differently, and I really, really like the way that it turned out. The top stitching, I was a little bit more careful with it, and it makes a big difference. So yeah, really, really proud of that. And the rest of it's pretty basic. I mean, it's just, you know, a basic long sleeve top, just very, very comfortable. And yeah, so with that, I know I've talked to you guys about this before, but I am working on a completely handmade capsule wardrobe. And to be quite honest, I'm doing much better at getting one together for Evelyn than I am myself. But we're getting there. I have 2 of these plantain tops that I really, really like. And then I've got fabric for another one. It's in this same Kaufman Dana jersey knit fabric, but it's in the color Dusty Rose, I think. It's a rusty sort of color. Yeah, so I'm getting somewhere on that. So I've got 3 tops. I think I said that. I'm sorry, I'm being distracted by my cat. He's getting into something and I'm just worried about what it is. Yeah, so anyway, I've got 3 tops. I've got a few accessories. So I've got this scarf. I've got another one that was the What the Fade knit along by Andrew Mowry that turned out really, really nice. I showed that in my last podcast. It's gorgeous. So I'm getting somewhere with that, but Evelyn does have, let's see, I think she's got 2 sweaters now, and then she's got 3 on the way. I've made a few different peplum tops, bunch of leggings, so she's pretty set on clothes, but I've got to catch up for myself, and then I haven't done pretty much anything for Joe, but we'll get there. So yeah, one more sewing project that I wanted to show you is Evelyn's stocking. I'm doing one of the Bucilla stocking kits, and this one is in Christmas Joy. I don't have the actual picture up here to show you, but I've shown you, I've shown it in a couple other podcasts. So this is how far I am. I'm not very far at all. In fact, I think the last time that I showed this to you, I had put the Christmas tree on and I'd had this bit done. So really all I've added to it since last time you saw it was I put a little star on top of the Christmas tree and this little dollhouse, and that's it. And I realized once I put the little house on that I was supposed to embroider right here, and there's no embroidery right there. So I might have to go back in and do it, but I do also want to see where the other pieces end up. There we go. Because there is quite a bit going on right in this area, so you might not even notice that I didn't do it. Haven't really decided what I want to do yet, but it's coming. I'm hoping that I'll get it done for Christmas. I've really, really got to get going on it pretty quick here. So I might try and put a lot of effort towards this. I mean, I think I finished piece 10 and there are 100 and some. So yeah, I have a lot of work to do on that, but wish me luck. So moving on, I have a new craft that I wanted to share with you, and it's not, you know, new in general, it's just new to me, and that is dyeing yarn. I dyed up 2 different colorways of yarn these past 2 weeks, and I wanted to share them with you. I'm not selling them yet, but they do have names and I'm really excited about them. So just to preface this, my family is huge with Disney. We love Disney so much, and so these 2 are very Disney inspired. In fact, just Mickey Mouse inspired. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. So I'm working on a pair of socks with these yarns just to make sure that I like them. But the first one is this, which I hope it'll come across on camera because there is quite a bit of yellow in it. So it's speckled yarn that has a little bit of red, black, yellow, and I'm kind of calling this Oh Boy. And yeah, so this is my little Mickey Mouse kind of themed yarn. I really, really like it. I've had so much fun with it. And then the other colorway that I dyed up is just a tonal black, and I'm calling this Mouse Ears. So the idea is that this will be the main body of the sock, and then this is going to be the heels and toes. I am doing an afterthought heel on this. Well, okay, not afterthought. It's kind of more of a mid-thought sort of heel. I don't know. It's just kind of the same thing. So yeah, I'm gonna use this for the heels and toes, and it should be really cute. I'm really excited about that. I'm actually doing these for my mom. She's a little bit more, she likes the bright colors more than I do. I love playing with them, but I don't necessarily wear them, so I like to kind of pass some of my brighter things on to other people. So yeah, really, really excited about this. I had a skein of this all wound up and everything, but yeah, I misplaced it. So this is what I've got to show you. Anyway, yeah, so that is my little dyeing project. And what else did I want to talk about? Oh, I have an acquisition, couple acquisitions, and I've seen that on other podcasts too, so I thought I'd share with you. The first one that I have is some Malabrigo sock yarn, and this is in the colorway Ivy. It's really, really pretty green, and this I'm going to use for a little baby romper. And so the romper that I want to do is the Ruffled Romper by Pernille Larsen, I think is the designer. Yes. And so yeah, I've got 2 skeins of this, and I'm hoping to do those up. And then I also saw that Tabby from the Hey Sister podcast came out with her Snowdrift socks, and I think that this might be kind of a fun one to use for those as well, but we'll see. Haven't decided fully on that. I know that I want to do the romper, so yep, there's that. And then I also have my, and please forgive the way that this looks, it kind of got a little cramped in the mail, I suppose, but I got my October knit crate, and so I'm going to be opening this right after I finish filming this podcast. So if you want to see what is in that, I haven't opened it myself quite yet. I'm hoping to have that video out tomorrow. Usually I would just try to put videos up on Fridays, but because this one came a little bit later than I'd anticipated, I'm going to put that up tomorrow. So yep, those are my new acquisitions. And then I do have a little bit of dream knitting that I wanted to talk to you about. So I decided on a new sweater for Joe. I'm going to be doing the Cobblestone Pullover by Jared Flood. It's kind of just, you know, a basic pullover, and then it's got some kind of striped detailing up at the top here with the yoke that is really pretty. It's not like crazy where a guy wouldn't wear it, but yeah, just kind of a fun detail. And then I also have been looking at the Selbu mittens, I think that's how you say it, by Skindeer Knits. And it's a DK weight kind of Norwegian mitten that I think is really pretty. And I think I'll use the Rowan Superwash DK, I think that's what it's called. Just a black and white color. And oh, and I decided on a new sweater for myself. So after much debate, I decided that I was gonna go with your guys' recommendation and do the Grill Textured Tunic Vest by Bonnie Sennett. And this is in Brooklyn Tweed Loft, and the colorway that I'm going to be using is Long Johns. So that is a really pretty red, which probably is not surprising. I know I had a recommendation to do this in like a dark oatmeal sort of color, and I thought about it, but I wanted to do it in a color. So yeah, I'm gonna do it in the colorway Long Johns, and so I'm hoping to get that pretty soon here and start working on it. I do have quite a few projects going, so it might take me a little while to get to it. But yeah, that's what I've decided to do. Plus, I think, don't you think it'd look really nice with even just one of these tops? I think it would. And then I do also have to sorry, this is a new train of thought. I, full disclosure, my daughter is 9 months old, and the pants that I'm wearing right now are still maternity jeans. I think these are from Pink Blush Maternity, and they're going to be having their, what is it? Their big Black Friday sale coming up here pretty quick. Well, I mean, I say pretty quick, you know, next month. But if you guys are pregnant or soon to be pregnant, anything like that, definitely check them out. They're really good. I like them a lot. And then like all of their stuff I've worn even after pregnancy and you can't tell. So yeah, definitely check them out if you are so inclined. So yeah, I think that is pretty much it as far as my knitting, sewing, dyeing, all of that. I haven't been doing a lot of spinning. I see my little teeny tiny skein here. Yeah, I haven't been doing that recently. I'm not sure why, because I have plenty of roving, and my drop spindle is gorgeous. I love it, and I just haven't been doing it. So I should probably pick that up again and yeah, try and work on that a little bit. But as for right now, I think that's pretty much it. This was a really fast podcast, wasn't it? I wonder if I just talked too fast or if I just didn't have as much to show you. I'm not sure, but... Oh, and then I didn't even make up my bed, did I? Whoops. Oh well. Yeah, it's just been kind of a weird sort of day. I mean, it's snowing outside, and I don't remember if it was last podcast or the podcast before, but I'd mentioned that I had just gotten over a pretty bad cold, and we're back at it. We've got, like, my entire family is sick right now. So Joe actually is sick enough where he's been taking NyQuil, and we've been popping the Halls drops like crazy. That seems to be the big symptom for us, is just a really sore throat. And I'm not sure if you can tell that with me or anything. It feels a lot better than it did, but it's definitely still a little bit scratchy. And then Evelyn's had a runny nose, and she's still teething. She got her second tooth today, actually. She got her second tooth today. So she's been kind of under the weather, and it's been a rough week for us, but that's okay. We did have a lot of fun. We did go to the pumpkin party that I talked about in the last podcast, and it was really, really nice that day. So yeah, that was really fun. They had a corn maze, which I did take a little video of, which I can insert here.
Oh my! What are you gonna do with that? It's like a little sock.
People are going to think there's a corn stalk on the loose.
Yeah, really.
Follow the stalk.
And then there were some chickens. They had what are those called? A Rube Goldberg machine with like a chicken or a pumpkin, or I don't remember. It's been a week. I can't remember things from a week ago. But yeah, it was really fun. I think Evelyn really enjoyed herself. And Joe was a little hesitant to go just because she's so young that she's not going to remember, but I think he enjoyed himself too. So yeah, let's see, what else did we do? Oh my goodness, I feel like there was I wanted to tell you something that Evelyn did day before yesterday. She learned how to climb the stairs. So we really haven't let her play around the stairs since she's been around, but I was vacuuming up here recently, and Joe was watching her, and then I guess she just decided she wanted to go see Mom and shimmied on up the stairs, and Joe was right behind her watching to make sure that she wasn't falling or anything. But yeah, she came up the stairs pretty quick and has been doing it ever since. She loves the stairs now. They're so much fun, which is really hard because our staircase is one of the worst for little kids. It's a really cool railing. It's just like this big log, but having it be a big log means that there's like no in-between supports, and we haven't done anything with it because we're going to be remodeling this entire house. Hopefully this winter, but you know, we'll see what that looks like. I'm just gonna try and glaze over that because if anything happens, I'll let you know and we'll kind of catch you up on that. but I don't know if that'll be happening this year. We've kind of been working on a few other projects. So yeah, anyway, point being, the railing is awful. She can just kind of like fall off the edge, and we don't have a way to put any gates up. I mean, we could put a gate up at the top of the stairs, but she is in her crib at night by herself, and it's as low as it'll go, so the chances of her climbing out aren't great. And then even with that, then her bedroom door is always shut, and she's definitely too short to reach the doorknob. So we don't really have to worry about that quite yet. But yeah, it does kind of worry me that those stairs are so weird. Anyway, I should probably get going and film my knit crate unboxing. This poor box. I wonder what they did to it. I mean, these are not like flimsy boxes either, so I don't know what happened, but luckily yarn is pretty forgiving in that respect. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what's in this. I have seen a couple pictures, but there's just something about seeing it in person that makes it just completely different. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this podcast, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notifications if you want to see my videos as soon as they come out. But if you don't want to, you know, hit the notifications, I do try to put my videos out every Friday. Well, not necessarily every Friday, at least every 2 Fridays at 4 p.m. Central. So try to do it. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But anyway, yeah, that's all I have for right now, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!